Hello, my friends! Today I would like to share with you another way to improve your mood and feel much happier and relaxed. I'm talking about hugs. Probably you've heard or read somewhere that when we hug each other, our bodies start to produce special hormone, oxytocin. And this hormone also called hormone of happiness. Why? Because when we have this hormone in our blood and when we have like a lot of oxytocin, we start to feel much more happy and energetic, and stress, depression are reduced also very quickly. So the key is to hug as many people as you can. When I was traveling in South America, I realized that people are much more friendly and happier there. They're relaxed and energetic at the same time. And I was wondering why they're so different from people I knew before from Europe or Russia, for example. And I noticed that Latin American people, they like to hug. They hug a lot. When they meet people, even for the first time, they start to hug. When they say goodbye, they hug. During the conversation and at funny moments, they also hug each other. So they like always hug each other. If something good happening, they hugging. If something not very good happening, they also hugging each other to support. And after a very short time, I found that I also have this wonderful habit. So I started to hug people like first, and it was really amazing. After my traveling in South America, I came back to Russia and I still had this habit, so I continued hugging people. Even they didn't ask me, I was just like hugging all my friends and family members. And honestly, first for them it was a little bit weird why I'm hugging them so often, because in Russia people don't hug like many times a day. But because I still have this habit, I couldn't stop myself and I continued hugging them. And after a very short time, they loved hugging so much, so they ran to me first to hug me. And it was wonderful because it made our mood much better. So, if you have your family members or friends, ask them if they okay if you hug them. Because some people can be shy to hug or can be shy to make the first step. So you can be the person who is making the first step. Of course, if you hug strangers on the street, maybe they will not understand that. But first ask your friends if they're okay with that, if they want to be happier, if they want to reduce their stress level or have less depression and get more fun and stuff. Ask them if they want all that. You can just hug them and get this as a habit. Hug as much as you can during the day, especially if you have kids. It's very important for the kids to be hugged at least like 5 times a day. Professionals said like kids had to be hugged at least 5 times a day. More, better. And also another very important group of people who needs hugs is older people. So maybe your grandma or maybe your neighbor, like old neighbor, they really need hugs because they feel lack of communication with people, and sometimes they just need this like friendly hug. Some I think feels that somebody cares about them, some support. So find these people and hug them. I'm sure if you want, you can find at least 5 people around you to hug. But sometimes happens that we are in another city, we don't have too many friends around and we cannot hug strangers. In this case, also like hugging a dog or cat or any animals also can help. And even I know that some people go into the forest and hug the tree. and at first it's very nice feeling, and people get a lot of energy from the nature, from the tree. Also, you can hug, for example, a teddy bear, anything. Like all this like hugging process is making some oxytocin. But of course, if you hug people you like, you will get much more of oxytocin. So try to find people around you who need some care, and just give them this. Also, maybe you notice that in big cities, some people staying on the big squares with the board were written "free hugs." Yes, it's also about this, free hugs. And when people first came to the street, other people like, "Are you weird? I'm not gonna hug you." But first, maybe the bravest person will come to hug, and after slowly, maybe there is even a queue staying to this person for free hugs. Because yes, it's very good emotional support, and maybe people, if they feel like lonely, they start to hug, and while hugging they even start to cry, and the cry releases all negative bad emotions from them, and they feel like much more refreshed and happier, and they so appreciate these people who gave them a hug. But yes, as I said, sometimes to make a first step is the difficult, because we always care what other people will think about us. Maybe if I hug, they will feel or think something like bad things, and this worries stopped us from taking this first step. But as I said, you can just start from your family members and from friends, and after maybe you will find this society which is staying on the street and hugging strangers. It's also an amazing experiment, because you will give something people really need, and they will be so grateful to you. Maybe you had this kind of experience, maybe somebody hugged you when you felt bad, and please write in the comments, how did you feel after the hug? Did you feel better or maybe not? It's very interesting for me, your experience. So please share this video, share your emotions, feelings and thoughts about hugging. What is it hug for you? How often do you hug? And I hope after this video you will hug much more, because it's not just like I don't know, something without any useful things. It's really useful, because oxytocin, it proved, scientifically proved, that you will feel much happier after hugs. Be happy, stay with me, watch next video, and thank you very much for watching this one. Bye bye, have a good day.